Convidamos agora para palestrar, ele estará remotamente conosco, online, direto de Israel, o senhor Yoni, da Ecori Energia Solar, falando sobre a visão da Ecori Energia Solar sobre mercado, tendências e novas tecnologias. Vamos acompanhar.
Hello, my name is Yoni. I am Vice President of Business Development of Ecori Energia Solar. I will be teaching today about MLPE, news to the market. I have 20 years of experience in the market. I've been 10 years at SolarEdge company as Vice President of Technical Sales, and today I'm here with you. Looking forward. Hello, I am Yoni from Ecori Energia Solar. I am Vice President of Business Development. I'm a power electronic engineer from Tel Aviv University with 20 years of experience in the industry. I've been 10 years with SolarEdge, which is one of the market leaders, as a Vice President of Technical Sales. Today we're going to talk about MLPE, so let's start. Ecori is a distributor of PV equipment. Our aim is that this technology will reach everybody in the market. From people to companies, we're trying to reach everybody, and our goal is to make a better world and a better environment. As a distributor, we have various roles and activities. We're not just moving boxes from one side of the manufacturer to the side of the end customer. We are doing the research to find the best product for the market, to get a product which is tailor-made for what is needed and the right product that has the right certifications. We're closing the best prices with the vendors, shipping, holding stocks. We are training the market, training our customers, training the installers, both sales training, how to sell the product, and technical training, how to install and how to reduce problems and saving a lot of problems in the after the installations. In addition, we're doing the distribution, which is obvious. We have our own fleet, and we're also using third-party fleet to reach all around the country. And we give support throughout the lifetime of the system. We have our units all around Brazil. We have 30 different units all around the country with various logistics centers, so we can easily reach anywhere that is needed. When we talk about MLPE, it is obvious the idea of the quality and the idea of safety. And today we will look a little more about the aspects of techno-financial. How is this MLPE project giving you better return on investment, and why is it better from the project point of view? So we're talking about better financial advantages. Obviously, MLPE, module level power electronic, get the maximum energy out of each and every panel. This is the first reason why choosing this technology. When I look at the difference between string inverter, where all the panels are connected together, to MLPE, you can obviously see in the graphs that when I need to work with one current to try and get all the panels to the maximum working point, the IMPP, it is impossible to do it unless all the panels are identical. If the panels were identical, so all of them would have the same maximum power point at the same IMPP. But since there are always differences between panels, either from manufacturing or because they're in a little different angle, little different temperature, some are shaded, some are not, some can be dirty and some are not, you always have mismatch between the panels, and when you are looking into one current to fit all panels the maximum power point, there is always a compromise. With MLPE, every panel or every couple of panels have their unique MLPE that is optimizing the maximum power out of them, finding one IMPP for one panel and another IMPP for another panel. There is no dependency between the panels and no effect of a weak panel or a shaded panel on the other panels in the system. This is just like having one teacher that is trying to teach all the kids. In this example, it's like the one inverter that is trying to get all the panels to operate at the maximum power point, which is good enough, but you prefer to have a private teacher, like the right picture with Ecori, that every kid has its own teacher, getting him to the maximum of his potential. With MLP, you get more energy because the optimization of each and every panel, but you also get more energy because better roof utilization. I can put more panels on the roof, like in the right picture. I have much less, if at all, design constraints. I don't need all my strings to be in exactly same length, or the minimum string length or maximum string length. I have much less restrictions. And in the left picture, you can see that with MLPE, I can put like in many different facets, different type of panels, different technologies. This helped me to get the best utilization out of my roof, which is actually the most expensive part in the solar system. With MLPE, I'm also saving money on the monitoring, the maintenance, and the infrastructure. And the balance of system, I have much less components. So once you got the inverter, with traditional inverter, you also need string boxes, you need breakers. With microinverters, you don't need them. Whether you decided to choose our SolarEdge solution, you still need the string boxes, but you have much less strings compared to traditional string inverter. Because with SolarEdge, you can put much longer strings. So if you have 50% more strings, you have 50% less balance of system per strings. Same number of panels, less strings, less cables, less connectors, less breakers, etc., etc. With microinverters, you don't even have this because everything is connected directly to the AC panel, much less balance of system, no balance of system on the DC side. You have monitoring to the panel level. So beside the fact that the panels are the most important part of your system, which is the building block of the solar system, with traditional system, you would not know about problems in your system. With MLP, you know exactly where the problem are, what are their effects. If I need to replace something, I know that I need to go to the second panel and the third row, fix whatever is needed, saving time on site, saving money. I know what equipment I need to bring. With traditional system, if at all I know about any problem, I need to go and start disconnecting panels with a multimeter, trying to measure voltages and currents and finding where is the problem. Very hard to find, a lot of work, a lot of time. Everything is saved when I have the module level visibility with the module level power electronics. I don't need to keep stock of old panels. If I installed a system 5 years ago, I would probably install panels of 250 watt, 280 watt. Today, I cannot find these panels. What will happen 10 years from now when I need to replace a panel because it's broken, because somebody threw a rock, because something happened? With traditional string inverters, I cannot replace just one panel with a new, bigger panel, different IV curve that will affect the rest of the string. I must replace the entire string or replace the entire amount of panels in the inverter. With MLP, I can replace just the panel or panels that connected to the microinverter or to the optimizer, because each device of optimization, whether it's an optimizer or microinverter, will take care for the MPP at the panel level, disregard of the rest of the panels. So I have full flexibility. I'm much, much more durable for changes in the futures, and I don't need to keep stock of old panels that I would probably never use, or maybe use 1 or 2 panels after 15 years. So we didn't talk about quality and safety because this is obvious, and we talked about this in previous presentations. We talked about added energy, either because the module level optimization or because I can put more panels on the roof. We talked about how we reduce the expenses of infrastructure, the expenses of maintenance to the module level monitoring. And thanks to all of these things together, increasing my revenue, reducing my risks, and reducing my expenses, I get much better cost benefit with MLPE compared to string inverter. The products we are promoting are products from two very strong companies in the market. First company is AP System. We are bringing the best microinverters in the world. We have a 2 kilowatt single phase inverter that it's compatible with panels up to 670 watt. You can put 4 panels on each microinverters for this single phase version. This is the DS3D. We have also a new version of a 3-phase microinverter. There are no microinverters like this in the market. This is the strongest microinverter in the market, up to 3.6 kilowatt for one microinverter. You can connect 8 panels. Again, almost no limitation with the panels. Panels up to 670 watt are compatible with this microinverter. And this would be a big breakthrough in the installations of microinverters. With this kind of product, you can use microinverters for systems easily for 75 kilowatt and reach to 100, 200, and even 300 kilowatt. Very simple design with this 3-phase QT2D microinverter. From SolarEdge, we have 72.5 and 100 kilowatt SolarEdge inverters. This is a DC optimized inverter. The inverter is very simple. It's a modular inverter. The new version has 3 identical units, and they are separated in a way that a single installer or 2 installers can very easily install this inverter without the need for special equipment like a lift or anything. You just install these 3 units plus the main control unit to get a 75 kilowatt or 100 kilowatt AC inverters. The DC is optimized by SolarEdge optimizers. They have a wide range of optimizers to fit all kinds of panels. And these have all the advantages of MLPE, just like microinverters, besides the fact that you still need this inverter. Great for any commercial system and utility scale system to use if you want the MLPE advantages. When we are promoting products from AP Systems and SolarEdge, it's not just because they are working with us. We are a very close partner of these companies. For AP Systems, Ecori is the biggest client in the world. We are the biggest distributor. Definitely around here, we are giving the support for AP Systems. With SolarEdge, we are the biggest and first partner in Brazil. Actually, I have a personal history from SolarEdge. I've been there 10 years. We have very close familiarity with the product, with the system, and with the company. MLPE, now I have to do it wow. That means you can find in the market a lot of companies that are selling MLPE. This is actually a very great thing. In the past, it was very unique. I think today you see more and more companies either focusing on MLPE, many microinverters companies, many string inverter companies that trying to bring whether direct or indirect MLPE solutions. And this is great. This means that the market now is more sophisticated. The market understands and accepts the values of MLPE. If you need to choose microinverter and if you need to choose optimizers, in my view, these are the best solutions to take of AP Systems and SolarEdge. The market is full of other competitors, but now to do it well. Get the data sheet, read the spec, understand what you're buying, and get the best product for your system. With Ecori, you can use our Ecori online solution to buy equipment. You can use this in order to place orders remotely, but you are always welcome to approach directly to our units that are all around Brazil, or to a Ecori commercial department directly in the headquarters in Rio Preto. We have our support, local support in Brazil, local language, local people, again, all around the country. The headquarters is in Rio Preto. You can approach us through the WhatsApp, through email, through Ecorito, which is our chatbot. It's a great solution anytime you want to connect support. Very long working hours, including solution to support the installers during the weekend. anything is open. These are the contact info in case you would like to contact us directly or through our units to contact the commercial team or the technical support team. I would like to welcome you for our Salada MLPE at November 12th, 9 a.m. in the morning. We will be talking with the greatest specialist in the market about MLPE. We have this around every month. It's very nice to register and participate, answering questions. This is a conversation with people that care about the news in the market and want to learn more. Focus on MLPE, but anything that is related to solar can be discussed there. Thank you very much for listening to my presentation. Very happy to see everybody are here. Thank you very much and have a good day.
Nosso muito obrigado ao senhor Yoni da Ecori Energia Solar, que palestrou remotamente, online, conosco aqui, direto de Israel.